Hello and welcome to CTN News Spotlight. I'm Stephanie Ring. Today we're going to take a look at how you can stay safe from the latest scams. Police say that criminals are using technology to their advantage and they're manipulating ads on websites that you are likely very familiar with, as well as they're using the telephone to try and take advantage of people and their money. And joining me now to talk more about this is Captain John Urquhart with the Coon Rapids Police Department. Thanks for being here today.
Sure.
First off, can you tell us what you are seeing here in Coon Rapids as far as scam reports?
Well, we're seeing reports, whether it's internet scams or whether it's people calling about tax money that they owe, or a sheriff, you need to pay the sheriff money that you have a warrant. But this isn't just endemic to Coon Rapids. It's all over the metro and in fact all over the nation. In fact, there's English-speaking countries all over the world have this problem.
And technology has just fueled this, right?
Correct.
One of the scams that I understand is going on has to do with listing homes and ads on Craigslist. Can you tell us more?
Sure. What they're doing is they take an ad off an MLS listing, an actual home that's for sale, and grab some of the data off there and some of the photos off there, and then create an ad on Craigslist for a house that's for sale. And people call on that and want to rent that house because those houses are nice. Some of the things that you need to look out for is that if they're asking for money up front, or they're asking for some sort of rental application right up front, you should be very suspect about what's going on. And then once that's out there, if you're not allowed to go see the house before you rent it or the apartment before you rent it, you should be running from that deal left and right.
As far as selling products on Craigslist, have there also been scams related to fake products or people not getting something they thought they purchased? Yeah,
we just had a recent one where someone tried to purchase an RV off Craigslist that was actually taken from somewhere else in the country, posted, and then they've run it through eBay to try to make it look more legitimate. They, once again, want money sent up front to get this motorhome or this RV before anything else ever happens, and it's actually sent through MoneyGram. Some of them also go through Western Union type of thing where it's hard to track or hard to trace that money because there's so many stores around. They can send it to anywhere and they can get it that way.
So giving the money up front, I mean, we all purchase products online, many people use eBay. How can you differentiate what is legitimate and what is not?
Well, if you're making a transaction between two private parties, if they're asking for that money up front before they're giving you more photos of the item or they're telling you about the history of the item, you have to use your intuition on a lot of these because they become very good at what they do on setting these ads up and making it look good and a lot of times giving the right answers. But the bottom line is if it looks too good to be true, it's too good to be true.
So the good old standby advice.
Yes, the old advice works. If it's too good, looks too good, it is too good.
And how about scams involving phone calls? And unfortunately, the elderly are often prey to that. Tell us what police are investigating as far as phone-related scams.
What we found is that there's several of these. They kind of run during specific times of the year. So the one we saw leading up until April 15th was an IRS scam where people were getting phone calls from allegedly the IRS saying that they owed money, and if they didn't pay that money, they were going to be arrested. We see it comes and goes where they have sheriff's department call, they claim it's a sheriff's department calling and saying that you have a warrant, and if you don't pay us the money, we're going to come and arrest you. And typically they always ask for that money as part of a gift card or a green dot card where you have to go to a Walmart or you have to go to Walgreens or CVS and buy these cards, and then you give them the serial numbers off it, and that's how they get the money from you. So basically anytime anybody tells you to go get a gift card to pay for something, you should be very suspect. You should be calling us or calling the sheriff's department that they say they're from and say, this is what call I'm getting, because they're very interested and they want to find those people that are doing that.
What should people do if they get a phone call or they're looking at something online and they're just not sure if it's legitimate or not? Can they reach out for help from the police department?
They can call us. There's also several websites out there that they can check for different scams. There's one called scamwatch.gov, which is actually out of Australia, but they have all the same scams that we do, and you can read on there what those different things are. The FBI has a website, or part of a website that you can go to. So there's a lot of resources out there. But bottom line is you can always call us and we'll come and look at it or talk to you about it.
Thank you very much for the information today.
Great.
And thank you for watching CTN News Spotlight. We'll see you back here again next week.